Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another Wednesday night. We're gonna be doing something different. I'm super excited. So here's how we're gonna play this game, because it's gonna be a game.
I know nothing.
Okay, so it's a trivia game, whether or not you're better than Tom. So
Okay.
Here's how it's gonna go.
Better than Tom.
I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you 6 questions.
Me?
Yeah, but at the same time, you guys are playing at home, and we're gonna see who's better at trivia.
Oh, okay.
Now this is like all kinds of questions. It's not just a specific like Bible. Actually, there's no Bible verses.
Alright.
I probably
I'll be
should.
alright.
Okay,
No, I'll
okay,
be alright.
Cool. All right.
I think.
Here it is. Question number 1 is this: what is the rarest M&M color? Is it A, white, B, brown, C, orange, or D, yellow?
Brown.
Brown. You guys got your answer, and it is B, brown. How'd you know? You like M&Ms.
I like chocolate candy.
All right. Question number 2. In what year were the first Air Jordan sneakers released?
What year? Oh, this is easy.
Is it A, 1962, B, 1973, C, 1984, or D, 1992?
Everybody out there is gonna absolutely hate me, but it wasn't A. You said B was 73. What was C and D?
C was 1984 and D is 1992.
This is the Air Jordans.
Air Jordans.
I'm gonna say it was 92.
92. You guys got your answer. It's 1984.
Ah!
So you just missed.
Dagnabbit. 84.
84. Number 3.
Hype beast, you better all calm down. So I gotta say, chill out.
My phone's okay. Which singer's real name is Stefani Joanne Angelina Gormanotta?
This is easy. You ain't gotta give me options. It's Gwen Stefani.
Is it A, Gwen Stefani,
A.
B, Lady Gaga,
Uh-uh.
C, Taylor Swift, or D, Beyonce?
Nope. And I don't even know it like I'm a loser. I just know.
It's B, Lady Gaga.
Shoot!
Oh, I knew that was gonna get you.
Dang.
B, Lady Gaga.
Lady
All right.
Gaga.
Question numero quattro. What is the tallest breed of dog
Tallest.
in the world?
Oh, okay.
Is it A,
Mountain dog.
the Great Dane, B, Neapolitan Mastiff, C, Scottish Deerhound, or D, English Mastiff?
I'm gonna go with the deer dog. C.
It is A, the Great Dane.
Ah!
How many
Gosh!
How many of you got right?
One. I got one right, and it was about
Dude,
food.
you guys have a chance. All
I got
right.
one right.
Question number 5. You might get this because you're white.
Got it.
How many ribs are in a human body?
That's easy.
Is it A, 8,
Mhm.
B, 12,
Uh-huh.
C, 18, or D, 24?
24. Duh.
24
Obviously.
is correct.
Look at that. 2
I
now.
thought it was 18. I'm not gonna
2
lie.
now.
All right, last one.
Uh-huh.
This is a different type of question, but it's this. Name 5 of the 7 Disney dwarfs in Snow White. Just name 5.
Dopey,
Okay?
Doc,
Uh-huh.
Sneezy,
Uh-huh.
Grumpy.
Uh-huh.
7. I'm thinking of all the reindeer. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen. Dopey, Doc, Sneezy, Grumpy, Happy.
How many is that? Is that 5?
That's 5.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Oh, 5.
Name 5 of the 7 Disney princesses.
See?
Or Disney
Dwarves. Disney princesses.
So you got a total of 2 out of 6.
You're 3. I got 3.
2. Oh, yeah, the human ribs. My
Dang
bad.
it.
3 out of 6. So you got an F. 50%.
Good for me.
Let's see how well you guys do. Throw it in the comments.
Throw it in the comments. Super excited.
And with that being said,
Hey, what's up, guys?
hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Wednesday nights. We're gonna do something different. I'm gonna do.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know.
We're gonna do something different, and I'm excited.
I'm so happy.
I was so bummed out that I didn't get that Jordan question right, and I'm sorry, because that would have been a highlight moment. And Dolphy, if you're watching, JJ, if you're watching, I'm sorry, because I know for a fact that you're probably respect level for me has gone down. It was at nothing, and then it just went down even more. And so I apologize for you guys in advance. And but we are another Wednesday night. Gennaro and Jeremy were here last Wednesday, and Jeremy was there the Wednesday before. We are pushing forward with such a new sense of normal for our Wednesday night services. For those of you that are able to join us on our Sunday mornings at 9 a.m., we just love to have you guys out there. Please continue to join us. For those of you that were here for our Woke conference, it was the greatest, hands down, next to my surprise birthday drive-by, next to the fact that my wife and my son and my daughter are all healthy. The Woke conference was the third greatest thing to happen during this time of lockdown, quarantine, new normal. The Woke conference was so stinking amazing. If you missed out on it, you can catch a recap of it on our YouTube channel. Go to VBF Youth, and you can see the conference along with all the breakout sessions, along with some other YouTube content there too. Check those out. If you guys would like more of that, we do have some more stuff coming, and we're very, very excited. But I want to get into this evening's message. I'm titling it Get Serious. Get serious. I don't want to be super long for you guys. I want to leave you something that is very short, very sweet, very to the point, because I feel like you guys spend so much time on your phone, so much time on your laptop, so much time on your tablet, so much time on a screen, and it's just, I don't want this necessarily to be another thing for you, but I pray, my hope, my ambition is that you hear something and you take away from it. We're going to be in James chapter 4. I'm going to be reading from the Message translation because I was reading out of the New American Standard Translation and the American Standard Translation, and I feel like the Message kind of sums up the idea and the heart of what James is trying to say. But before I get into that, I want to share with you a thought that a pastor that I listened to shared one time. He said, you cannot be mad about a plant that did not grow from a seed that you did not sow. Here's what he's basically saying. If you are expecting for a plant to grow, but you never put a seed inside the dirt and watered the dirt for the plant to grow, then you cannot be mad the plant does not exist. And I say that because with where we have been in this lockdown and in this isolation, this social distancing, you and I have had the opportunity to respond to it in a number of ways. You could be a better person than you were back in February. You could be a kinder person, a stronger person, a healthier person, a more literate person. You might have learned a new task than what you knew back then, or you could be a worse version of yourself than you were back in February. I think that we have come into a sort of lifestyle where we assume that you can adopt a habit because eventually the lockdown is going to be over. Eventually, things will go back to normal. So I can afford to not pray today. I can afford to not brush my teeth today. I can afford to not dress better than I have been dressing for the last couple of months. I think sometimes we get it in our mind that we are supposed to be temporarily in this quarantine, in this lockdown. But it's not looking like that. Can you guys remember the time when school was coming to a close and all those seniors were bummed out that they weren't able to graduate, and we were like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till summer. I can't wait because it'll be over by then. And now we're in summer, school's about to start again, and we are still locked down. What kind of habits have you been teaching yourself? What kind of way of living are you doing and existing and having that started out back in March as, well, I can just keep doing this because at the end of the day, the lockdown's going to be over next month. We'll go back to normal in 2 months. We'll go back to normal when the school year starts, but it's not looking like that. I bring this up because at the end of the day, are you planting good seeds in your life? And are they growing? Or are you planting bad seeds and expecting good seeds to grow? Going back, you can't be mad at a plant that doesn't grow if you're not putting the seed in the soil. You can't be mad that God didn't show up and you don't have the boyfriend, the girlfriend, you don't have the job, you don't have the kind of relationship with him that you wanted unless you are going out and doing something about it. You can't just stay home playing video games. You can't just stay home watching a TV show. You can't just hang out with the same people and expect different things to happen. I want to look at James chapter 4, and literally the title of James chapter 4 is Get Serious. And if you are reading this along with me, this is the brother of Jesus writing. And he says, where do you think all these appalling wars and quarrels are coming from? Basically fights. Where do you think these fights are coming from? Do you think that they just happen? He says, think again. They come about because you want your own way and fight for it deep inside yourselves. You lust for what you don't have and are willing to kill to get it. You want what isn't yours and will risk violence to get your hands on it. You wouldn't think of just asking God for it, would you? Or why not? Because you know you would be asking for what you have no right to. You are spoiled children, each wanting your own way. You're cheating on God. If all you want is your own way, flirting with the world every chance you get, you end up enemies of God and his way. Or do you suppose God doesn't care? There's a proverb, and then it says, he's a fiercely jealous lover. And what he gives in love is far better than anything else you'll find. It's common knowledge that God goes against the willful proud. God gives grace to the willing humble. So let God work his will in you. Yell aloud no to the devil and watch him scamper. Say a quiet yes to God and he'll be there in no time. Quit dabbling in sin. Purify your inner life. Quit playing the field. Hit bottom and cry your eyes out. The fun and games are over. Get serious. Really serious. Get down on your knees before the master. It's the only way that you will get on your feet. And then it says that we're not supposed to badmouth each other. And so I want to ask you, are you a more negative person than when COVID started? At the very thought of our government, does it make you mad? Are you finding yourself in a position of not wanting to wear masks because you feel like you're in prison? Do you find yourself more negative? Do you find yourself just compounded with negativity? That is not because God places that there. Everything that has to do with is your internal self. But I ask you, are you being patient? Do you have quiet time with the Lord? Do you have time where you're praying? Have you truly given your deepest parts of anxiety to God? Your deepest parts of depression to God? Have you sincerely gotten serious with God and made him your Lord, your Savior, your Master, the one who holds everything in his hands? Because at the end of the day, we cannot be mad that the relationship with God is not there, but you have done nothing to get yourself in a relationship with God. God loves us. He's for us. Like that verse says, when you say a quiet yes to God, you will see how close he is to you. But prior to that verse, it says that you have to say no to the devil. In another translation, it says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. I just want to encourage you today. You don't have to say yes to all your ambition, all your instinct, all of your feeling like you have to do something. You don't have to say yes to all those things. But the Bible tells us very clearly that we're supposed to take every thought captive. We are supposed to take it, and in comparison to Jesus Christ, we live our lives. You guys, I love you so much. I care about you so much. I hope I don't come off like a downer. But what I'm saying is, I think that we all thought that this quarantine was going to let up a long time ago. And so we let ourselves live a certain way that just was not pleasing to God. And sure, we thought it was just going to last a little while, but it got longer and it's been extensive. And now we find ourselves, we have spent more than half of 2020 locked in our homes. But now is the time that we make the changes and we begin to tweak the things in our lives that bring us closer to God rather than further away. If you guys need us for anything, you can see us at church services at 9 a.m. out on our front lawn at our East Campus. We would love to hang out with you, connect with your parents. We have Bible studies on Thursdays at 11 a.m. on Instagram. If you would like to join us there, just send us a link or send us your email. And we have some other stuff coming up too. But we love you guys so much, and we'll see you very, very, very soon. If you need us, let us know.